Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's been quite a few months since I did my last video. Been busy doing other projects and work and what have you. But I stood back, took a look at the layout and thought, well, I've got too many things on the go. So what I decided to do was do a section at a time, get that finished, move on to the next section. So just going to show you the state of play and where I am at the minute. So what I did, started with this corner first. Done a little scene up the corner. Carol's air freight. Metcalf kit. What I've done, left the door open, put some floodlights on, all wired up, bit of skip, bit of scenery, did the foliage in front of it, and then I did sort of this corner of the track. Did a little scene here with a tree surgeon, little van, a little shredder, and his little mate just watching him. I was swinging around to the house. There's the pond. What I did have a big tree in this corner, but I found it obscured the pond. So I'll just remove the tree. You can see the pond a bit better now with the fish. That's been done resin, same way as I done the river scene down here, done with clear resin. Alright, so I'm moving back to the platform. All the track on them both platforms 2 and 3 there, all the track underneath the locomotives have been done. Just got to do the back section now, just got to weather the track on the back section. Moved a few vehicles from the road so you can see the figures better. Again, I'll show you with it illuminated in a minute what it looks like. Most of the shops and upstairs part of the buildings have got some lights in them of some sort. Got some more figures. These are from eBay. A lady called Sue Paints Miniatures. She has got some more of my figures which I sent to her to be painted. I just ain't got the patience to do this more detail. I've got to wire them signals up on the platform and paint stanchions a bit grey. And coming round to this section here, I've done that overhead bridge. And the section I'm working on now is beneath the bridge and starting the part tracks. So again, see the houses there. Again, some of them are partially lit. This section here, I decided to remodel it. If you look back to the other videos, I did have a tunnel there, but every time I looked at it, it just didn't sit right with me. So what I decided to do was like a little cafe scene there with a bus turning circle. A couple of ET vans there. The stickers are again from eBay. A chap called Chris Code 3. When I look him up, he does some great graphics. I've got some other otherish graphics on other models around the layout. But again, all these small vans, I've put interior lights in them. I'll put the interior light in the phone box. The repeato buses I've got lights in, use the magic wand. So nothing much has changed in this section here. So moving around the layout to the heritage line, put some trees there, because what I found I was doing, as I'm sort of leaning over the back, I'm leaning on the trees and breaking them all, so hence why I did one section at a time and I can move on. Done a little wedding scene here, photographers, and I had to get the little postie in the background with the dog having a go at him. Again, station building has got lights in it. Now coming round to the heritage line depot, I did have two Metcalfe buildings. I decided to take them out and I built this. This again is from eBay. This is a 3-lane engine carriage shed. Bit fiddly to do, especially all the glazing in the roof. Carriage in there. I put an arc welding piece underneath it. There's also an arc welding underneath there. Again, I'll show you what they look like when they're operating. And this is from Haldon Yard, again off eBay. So I've done a little scene in there. You're not really going to see much in there. I think it looks a lot better than the Metcalfe buildings, and the scene blends in a lot better. So again, done some trees there. Moving around, another purchase from Rails of Sheffield. This is Deluxe Class 47812. Fantastic runner. Really love this loco, and the graphics on it are fantastic. Now talking of graphics, Weathering Works done these for me. There's 12 in all. I've just got the 4 out on the track at the minute, but what he's done graffiti on one side of the wagon, so you can mix and match. I say this is just the 4 that he's done for me. I think they look fantastic. The loads in there I put in myself, put a bit of foam in, and then just topped it off with a bit of coal. But I think you agree, the Weathering Works has done a fantastic job. He does a lot of my weathering. He's got 4 of my Deltics at the minute. I'm hoping to get them back soon. But so there's 12 of these, all weathered on one side, graffitied on one side, and then it's just plain weathering on the other side, so I can mix and match as they're running round. Again, Class 24, this is from Sutton Locomotive Works. Them fantastic models. Detail and sound is fantastic. So I'm moving back round, just doing the signal box on the crossing. Again, the signal box has got lights in it, and so I put headlights in the bus as well. I'll show you them working in a minute. I'm still doing the interior detail to the signal box. I've got a chap in there, 1 set of levers, bit of boarding at the back, but I'm still doing some more lever work and some more decorative pieces. Then we're on go in the garage. I'm coming round here. I say I'm doing the next bit is the far track. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. It's taking time, but I say I decided to do one section at a time. So what I'll do now, I will put the lights on, dim one set of lights so you can see what it looks like. So as I stand back, you see the lights on the buildings. Got street lights, blue light in the bedroom, arc welder in the garage over there, you can see it flashing away. Lights on the buildings. And then floodlights down the bottom, as you can see, are really bright. What I've also done as well, the tanker wagon, I fitted headlights to it. Looks really effective. Houses in the upstairs of the light, the house. So coming round here, you can see post box. What I'll do, I'll turn the other light off. You might get a better idea because they are sort of coming out a bit bright. See, interior lights in the bands, barn box. Street light, upstairs light, hallway light. So the arc welding going on underneath there. You can see it going on inside under the carriage. The arc welders are from Train Tech. Got lights in the signal box, but I've got to put the roof on yet. As you can see, we did headlights to the bus. I've also put a few people on the bottom deck and a driver. All adds to the detail. So there you go, just do one swoop again. I also went and picked my Capello nameplate up. That was from Newton Replicas in Mansfield. Yeah, so moving around. So the spotlights on the corner building. I'll move back. Not a running session, this one is just to show you an update of where the layout is at the minute. Once I get the track weathered on that far side, then I'll still have a running session. But first things first, let's get the layout done. And then just add the finer detail. So, just a short 15-minute video on an update. Got a bit of a scene there at the pub. Looks like there's been some sort of fight in there. They've got the paramedics going in, ambulance, police. These are Got internal batteries with a switch underneath. Again, I bought these off eBay. Kids in Teddy Gray's sweet shop. Fish and chip shop. Domino's. And I guess Motors. Ford dealership. Not to mention Peplo's. Yeah, so just adding a bit of detail around there. So my next job is to wire these signals up and paint them. Get them working. I'll have them on toggle switches. You can see the truck. The headlights. Bit piddly to do. Wires are very brittle, but I think it's worth it. Adds detail. So thanks for watching. Hopefully it won't be long before the next upload. I'll see you on the next one.